Glam Squad. Pinky Glam here, and I'm outside. I'll be whispering because I don't want my neighbors to hear me talking. I won't be too loud, right? So, this is Heels and Coffee, okay? When I just kick it right and tell you more what's going on with me and my transformation, okay? And also too, I believe people thought I was vain because I would take a lot of pictures on my shorts, right? But I would be looking at how much I changed from when I first, okay, reconciled my life back to Christ, right? So I would take a whole bunch of pictures and I was like, girl, you changing. I could see my face changing, everything. Like, I got a little wilderness weight going on because your girl used to be about this big. Okay, so yeah, I just want to tell you guys that I was seeing myself change and transform before my eyes. And I was like, this crazy, right? So what's been going on? Stuff been hitting me, okay? Like, a lot of things. I got hit by a car, right? I got hit by a car, I think it was like 2-3 weeks ago. Okay, I got hit by a car, and the car, it was two cars. Okay, so the car hit the one car, and then the car hit me, and we was like boom, but I didn't have nothing wrong with my car or whatever, but ain't nothing happened to me. I got out that car, okay, and they cars was like dented in, and I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. So everybody was okay. Everybody was okay. So yeah, so God ain't nothing happen to me, but I do remember I was like, God, I want me a shiny car. Oh, I can't have me a new car, right? And right around the time I was asking God about that, that's when them cars hit me. Like, you sure you want a shiny new car? Because all they cars was brand new looking, okay? Them new cars. And mine like a what? It's like an older car, right? So it got this big bumper. Okay, not saying I'm untouchable. I'm just saying God was looking out for me, but it scared the crap out of me. Okay, I'm like, God, I'm so tired. Okay, and then not too long ago, I was driving, right? Because I'm a new driver, right? So I was driving, and my car was dying, and I was like, oh my God, that's why I want a new car. But okay, I like my car. I appreciate what I have. I show gratitude everything that the Lord gives me, right? And it's always greater later. And so what happened was, it was stopping, and so I pulled over to the side. I should have stopped there. I was like, if I turn this car off, it's not gonna start back up. I'm like, I'm gonna try to make it home. I don't know why I should have did that. We should listen to our first thoughts. And then I stopped in the middle of the street with cars, and I'm like, this is my worst nightmare. And I'm like, no, God, what am I supposed to do? So I'm calling my boys, like, I'm in the middle of the road. What am I supposed to do? So I'm like, God, help me, right? I'm screaming at people like, go around. I gotta push this car. So I get out and stuff. And so my son told me, like, put it in neutral and then push it. And so I got out and put it in neutral. I'm like, I'm about to push this sucker. So I was pushing. I'm like, it's moving, right? And so people jumped out. Two girls, mind you, jumped out. And this one girl, she was, a little masculine, But I'm like, that's my girl. Okay, that's why you ain't supposed to judge nobody, okay? You judge people, if somebody you dying on the side of the road, you gonna be like, I don't like you. Oh, you gonna take that help, okay? So that's why I don't judge nobody nowhere. And so anyway, I just want to tell you guys that. And so what happened was, she was pushing my car. I was in it, okay? Homegirl pushed my car. And then I was thinking too, when I was by myself, I was like, when I'm supposed to push the car? This never happened to me, right? So I'm like, where am I supposed to push the car? And so she was like, some meter readers right there. I was like, I was wondering, is that what it was? Because the only other parking lot is to turn and go, and I couldn't do all that. So she pushed it by the meter readers. And I'm like, thank God, because I ain't know what to do. So my sons and all that came and got me and called the tow place, okay? But I'm just saying, it's been a lot of hits, and it's been more than that going on, okay? I'm having creepy dreams and stuff. It's like really crazy. I don't know what God was trying to show me with the stuff I seen, okay? So yeah, so I prayed and I got a revelation, okay? Because I know I was feeling down because of all these hits. I've been getting hit like for 2 months straight now. And I was just trying to stay calm, right? So I prayed and I got a revelation you know that stuff happens in life, right? Stuff happens in life, okay, and it get hard sometimes, okay. Life happens, right? But this is real life, okay, and we have real challenges, but we serve a real God, okay. So you don't know what's going on. That's Carla back. You don't know what's going on, okay, behind the scenes. So that's why we keep praying and we keep fighting and keep moving, right? So I got clarity when I was praying, and I always say, abide in me, Lord, and I abide in you. And you can do nothing without God, right? But you know what? The more you walk with God, you understand his word, because he gonna show you his word. Like you gonna learn that word, because you gonna keep living, and we walk by faith, not by sight. So abide means a place of residence, a house, a home, humble abode. John 15:7. If you abide in me and my words abide in you, ask for whatever you wish. And John 15:4. Abide in me and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit by itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. You can do nothing without God. That's what that means, okay? So I was doing my petition prayers as usual. I was doing my petition prayers, talking about, asking God, I'm telling God what I need and what I need help with, and strengthen me and all that good stuff, right? And the revelation I got was, okay, is in me is everything you need. Okay, we talk about that, right? Like everything is in you and everything is in God. But that's the revelation I got when I was praying, like everything is in me. Everything is in me, okay? Finances, healing your family, all those things, right? And I'm asking God for help, like everything. Because sometimes it feels like the hits gonna take you out. Like you be like, I don't know if I keep going. I don't know if I keep going. First thing I try to do every day is read my word and pray, right? But now I'm gonna be intentional about praying in my prayer life. Okay, so I'm gonna have a schedule for everything, okay? So I'm being more intentional. So I'm gonna ask God's help for everything. And it's gonna become a way of my life, okay? So it's like, okay, God, you be like, I need help with my light bill, okay? And that's what we're praying about. You know what I'm saying? So be very intentional about what you're praying and walk it out. And then you ask God, order my steps and help me do this. And then he'll do that. You see what I'm saying? So we're being intentional about prayer. We done all had like some crazy faith. And we'd be like, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And, I know when I first came on this journey, it was more so God said, do this, do that, do that. And I was like, okay, yeah. And I did it, and I was about that. And then what happens is, what about everyday life? What about everyday life to sustain the hits and the trials and tribulations that come against you? Because you want to sustain like every day. Okay, so strong faith to last, to endure like everyday trials and tribulations. Okay, that's what I was learning, okay? And applying the knowledge of God to our everyday lives, okay? So God is our master and our father, with asking him for everything, okay? And with no distractions. No one's in my life now. I'm not going to be more intentional about my life and my spiritual life. You got everything in your world, right, that you want to build, okay? And you want strong faith. So okay, so basically that's it, really. That's what I was going through this week, okay, when I finally got the revelation of what to do, and knowing that everything that you need is in God. And we're going to pray intentionally and have an intentional, okay, prayer life, okay? That's what I'm doing, okay? That's in my scheduling, meaning I'm going to be intentional. Like, God, I need help with this, and walk it through. God, be with me while I'm walking this through. And then you go to the next thing, God, help me with this. You see what I'm saying? Like that. So, yeah, you guys, this is real life. You have real challenges, but we serve a real God, the God that's inside of you, and in him is where you find the answers. So never give up, and never let him take your crown. Love you guys. Bye-bye.